Today we're going to do our March favorites and fails.
Yay! I'm going to go ahead and start. First I have this Cranberry Pear Bellini candle from Bath & Body Works. It is, I've actually had this candle for over a year. It's still one of my favorites. I had put it in, I have a candle drawer, and I had put it in for kind of save it for a different day because I was ready for a different scent, but I've recently rediscovered it and I love this, and I'm sad I don't have a backup because it'll be gone really soon.
And that one, when it came out, I bought one too, and they said that when it came out the year before last year, that it sold out in like a week. Like it was gone.
Yeah.
So it's a really good one.
Okay. Do you want to go?
Sure, I'll do one. One of my favorites this month is the Mango Temptation Body Butter from Victoria's Secret. And I got this, it's so good. I got this in a Easter exchange last year that we did on Makeup Alley. I did on Makeup Alley. Somebody got this for me off my wish list. It smells so good. I love the formula of Victoria's Secret body butters. And honestly, when I'm done with like my Bath & Body Works lotion, I'll probably just stock up on these, like when they go 7 or 8 for $35. They just feel so good, and this is a really nice, fruity, springy scent. And I've used like more than half of it this month. Not because it doesn't go very far, but because I've just been slathering it all over. It smells so good.
All right, my next favorite this month is another kind of rediscover. I used to be a Mary Kay consultant, so I have some stuff just laying around the house. And I was looking through some things, finding something for someone else, and I found this. It's their facial highlighting pen. I don't even know if they still have it, but it's probably one of my favorite products that they've ever done. It just is one of the clicky, you know, with a little brush. I put it under my eye. This is color, it's the #1, and it's a very nice, like, peachy highlighting color that really just does wonders for under the eye. So this month I've just been pretty much obsessed. It's gonna go quickly because I use a lot of it and every day, so I'll miss it when it's gone. I'm gonna have to find a replacement.
Another one of my favorites this month is the NYX Nude Matte Shadow in Skinny Dip. This is like a, what would you call that? Plummy. It looks borderline burgundy, but it's kind of like a plummy brown.
Yep.
And it is mostly matte, but it kind of has almost a pearlescent finish, would you say?
Just
and it's very difficult to see there. It's a little darker than it looks right now. I can see my hands washed out a little bit. But I've been using this a lot this month, and it's not a color I tend towards, but I picked up like 4 or 5 of these when we did a combined order with Cherry Culture.
Yes.
When they had a sale, and 3 out of 5 of them have been winners. This is one of them. I've been using it like right in the crease and right under my lower lash line a lot this month. Don't have it on today, but I do love it, and pretty happy with the ones of those that I got, but this is the standout for me right now.
Another favorite for me this month is the Dream Bouncy Blush by Maybelline and Orchid Hush. I've been looking for a cool color blush. Most of everything that I have has some sort of coral hint to it, or it's a cool color, but it's really bright. This is just a really nice wash of color. And since it is just kind of a nice wash of color, it's very buildable. I can put it on and it can be really sheer. I can make it stand out a little bit more. It is like a creamy formula, dries to a powder. I would swatch it for you. You wouldn't be able to see it because it's just that sort of really hint of color that I was looking for. So I'm in love with this blush.
I also rediscovered this month Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum, which this one's like down to here. This one's probably 2 years old. But this is the 3rd or 4th one of these that I've used. I used it for years and years, and then I got really lazy with my hair for a while, and I wasn't putting anything extra in it. And it wasn't even laziness. Like, I feel like my hair does a lot better when I don't do a lot to it. Like, that's probably the best thing for most people. But I don't blow dry my hair. I let it air dry, and I just didn't feel like doing a lot to it very often. But I've started using this again, mostly because I'm like, I just need to use it up and get it off the counter. But it really works really well. It helps dry your hair quickly. Even if you air dry it, it's going to help. It smells so good. It smells like candy, and it does help smooth your hair. So now that I'm back into like, let's do what I can to work out the little kinks that I have, like the dry ends, the this, the that. I'm going back to, you know, the things that I know and love, and I do still love the Avon Moroccan oil, argan oil that I talked about recently, and I love this too. They do kind of the same thing and kind of different things. This you get like twice or 3 times the amount for the money as the Avon, but I love it. I'd repurchase it, and I will be sad when it's gone because it smells so good. Have you ever smelled this? It smells kind of like candy, and it lingers.
It smells nice.
Yeah.
I could like. My next favorite is Sublime Bronze from L'Oreal. I am pasty white, and warm weather will eventually be here. So I've read a lot about it, and I just wanted to try it, saw it, and decided to pick it up. It is a really nice fine mist, and the color ends up being really buildable, and it has this slight hint of the orange that you get from any fake tan that you will ever use, but it has really nice color. The one part of my body that has that slight orangish color is my feet, because I stand when I do it, so my feet get like 10 times the amount of the rest of my body.
But I've seen your feet, and they still look good for being fake bronze.
Hello?
They do.
I would show them to you, but I hate my own feet. Okay. Maybe one day we'll explain why. But this will now be a staple for me in the warmer months, because just to have some color before I go out and get my real color going is just fantastic for me. So.
And how much is that, and how long does it last you?
This is, I'm trying to think, it was around $9. And I'll be letting you know how long it lasts, because this is my first run with it, and I've been using it every night. But I still, like, you can't look how white I am. Hello?
Hey, no, but well, to us right now, looking at the viewfinder, you look darker than me for once. Win!
Okay, there you go.
My last favorite this month has been the MARC Glow Baby Glow Lip Gloss in M-Powerment Peach. This was a special color they did. They did 2 colors that the proceeds went to domestic abuse. And they've since changed, I think, the products, because I know that I got this like a year ago. I put it away somewhere, didn't open it, and then I was like, I want something new, and I found it, and I'm excited, and I really like it. It's just a nice peachy pink with a little bit of shimmer. Probably can't see that there, but I do like the formula of these. They're pretty good price, and you can always connect something to the other side of it. But I do like this. I'm sorry that you can't get it now that I'm sitting here recommending it, but it's a nice lip gloss, and I've been enjoying that. And the other side that I just connected is my one fail for the month. This is the Get In Line Hookup Waterproof Eyeliner in Cocoa, and I got it at the same time as the lip gloss. It's just been sitting in a closet for like a year, and it's pretty awful, because I don't really like liquid liners, but I thought, well, I like the Jordana I've been using. I'm going to use this because I want a brown. It's got a very, very fine little brush here, but the problem is the formula. I shook it up really, really well. There's a little ball you can hear in there. I shook it up because it's been sitting around for a year, and I put it on my hand to look at the color and just to see it. Okay, is this like a light brown, a medium brown? It's cocoa. It's supposed to be rich. And what it did, and it did the same thing on my eye when I decided, well, I'm just going to try it. I don't want to show you right now because you really won't be able to get the effect anyway. But it, like, I made a line, and then it was so thin and watery, it like crept into all the little lines on my skin. It like spider webbed out immediately. When I put it on my eyes, it did the same thing. It like creeped all around. So it's going to be thrown away. I used it once and I immediately washed it off. It was pretty awful. And I don't know if this is a dud. I haven't used this product by them. I'm generally pretty happy with Mark, and they've been selling this a really long time, so I want to assume that it was just a bad one or that was just too old. But it's useless for me. And Leah was lucky because
I have no fails.
Yay!
It's a miracle. Okay.
So that's it for us for our favorites and fails for March. I guess April's probably going to be over before we know it, and we'll be back here doing the same thing.
I know.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a great day.
Bye.